Hey guys, Madeline Mays here, and today I'm going to be telling you about my 8 favorite albums of 2018. These albums are in no particular order, so let's just get started with the first one. Glory Sound Prep. On November 9th, 28-year-old Jon Bellion released his 7th album. In creating this, he threaded together numerous genres like pop, R&B, hip-hop, alternative, and rock. Glory Sound Prep is an album for everybody. With all these music styles he has included in these 10 tracks, it would be impossible to find a song that you are not interested in. Jon talks about rocky relationships with his wife and how he resolved these relationships. He also talks about social media and the effect it has on relationships. This album shares many life lessons and issues that many people face in their daily lives. If you can't find a song you can jam to in your car, you will hear a life lesson or two that may apply to your life. The next album I'm going to be talking about is called Ye. June 1st, Kanye West released his 9th album called Ye. This 7-track album includes features from Kid Cudi and Ty Dolla $ign. In this album, Kanye discusses many deep topics like suicide and drug abuse. Kanye talks a lot about these dark topics, but in the last song on the album, he talks about something very real. This song has made me cry once or twice. He talks about his daughters and kids and how he doesn't want them to grow up too fast and some of the fears he has with his daughters growing up. He shares how his perspective has changed about women and he fears those who haven't yet had their perspective changed. He pours his emotion into this song about his kids, and even if you don't like Kanye, this track spreads an important message that everyone needs to hear. The next album that I'm going to be talking about is The Sunset Tapes. Jaden Smith released The Sunset Tapes November 17, 2018. This is his 3rd mixtape. Jaden dedicated this 11-track album to all of the females in his life. He pours his emotions out in this album, speaking about the women in his life. He also raps about his current lifestyle. He also brings up topics like using drugs and alcohol to get away from his problems. A good amount of the songs are pump-up rap songs, but tracks like Yeah Yeah slow things down and add a chill vibe to the album. Other tracks like Plastic add the pump-up feel that Jaden is known for. Iridescence is the next album I'm going to be talking about. September 21st, one of my favorite groups, Brockhampton, released their 4th album, Iridescence. A self-proclaimed boy band.
No, we are a boy band.
What drew you guys to calling yourselves a boy band?
Because we're a bunch of boys and we're in a band.
Blew up in the past year. Not having much of a following until their 3rd album, Brockhampton blew all of their fans away with the first album on their 2nd trilogy. My favorite track on the album, District, talks about how each member is dealing with this new fame, the struggles each one is going through, and also the new financial situation they all experience with this new lifestyle. This is a pump-up album that you can jam to, but it also has hints of slower songs to chill to. Iridescence has a perfect balance of fast and slow songs and can put you in a good mood no matter what. The next album I'm going to be talking about is Kids See Ghosts. June 8th, Kid Cudi released an album with Kanye called Kids See Ghosts. These two rappers produced a pretty happy-feeling 7-track album. In the first track, Feel the Love, Cudi talks about how he feels surrounded by love despite all the bad things going on around him. They talk about failures and how they're judged for them since they're in the public's eye. Other topics like breaking free of the limits society sets are mentioned in one of the tracks, Free. They also touch on many other random topics that don't really make sense, but somehow it fits. Kanye and Cudi mix together their styles to create an amazing collaboration. The next album I'm going to be talking about is Dear Annie. February 6, 2018, Reggie Snow released Dear Annie. This is his 3rd studio album and his best, in my opinion. This mostly rap album includes 20 tracks, some of which are interludes where Reggie is on a radio show and they talk about girls and other random chit-chat. In an interview about the album, Reggie talks about who Annie is to him. She was once a doll who gave him nightmares as a kid. He talks about how she represents many different feelings. This album portrays his feelings very well throughout these tracks. Greatness is my favorite track on the album, talking about his childhood and some of the struggles he had as a kid. It has a super catchy beat, and he raps really well in the verses. If you don't like rap music, this probably isn't the album for you, although it is super entertaining. The next album up on the list is Tyler, the Creator's Christmas Music. November 16th, rap artist Tyler, the Creator released a Christmas music album inspired by The Grinch. This album features 6 tracks and they're all about Christmas. Tyler did a few songs for the new animated Grinch movie, and this inspired him to make more Christmas songs. He said in an interview he wanted them to be Christmas-y, but he also wanted people to be able to listen to them year-round. He mentioned too that he wanted these songs to not only be for kids, but for adults too. There's a lot of instrumentals featured on the album, and they all sound like Christmas songs, but you can still hear Tyler's signature style. If you like Christmas music, you have absolutely no excuse not to listen to these tracks, and for those who don't like Christmas music, it is the perfect balance between Christmas and regular Tyler rap. Mic drop. The next album I'm going to be talking about is Swimming. August 3rd, Mac Miller released Swimming, his 5th studio album. This hip-hop rap album features 13 tracks. Swimming was inspired by a breakup in his life and other events like a DUI. This album is about Mac trying to move forward. Sadly, he died September 5th from a drug overdose. The first track sets a very gentle mood for the rest of the album. Themes like self-care and self-acceptance show up numerous times in the album, especially in the first track, Come Back to Earth. My favorite track is Ladders. Mac uses ladders as a metaphor for life in this song. The higher you climb, the prettier the view. He intended for this album to be an inspiration, and that's exactly what he did. This is why you care. Music is proven to make you feel better. The songs on these 8 albums will make you feel better for different reasons. Some songs get you pumped up while others calm you down. Listening to music can also help you focus if you find the right song. You also make connections to other people and events through music. Overall, it's a great thing to bond to, and I thought I would share that with you.